Breaking news, my country people. Guys, a retired army general have made a shocking revelation on the plane crash which killed the former chief of army staff, claiming it wasn't an accident, that it was intentional. They had to do this to take the life of the former chief of army staff because he was hell-bent on tackling terrorism and exposing those that are financing terrorism. That was how they had to cut his life short so that he won't expose some of their secrets. Now guys, this is very, very serious. Let's find out more as we hit the news. But if you're joining us for the first time, you're very much welcome. I sincerely appreciate your presence. Kindly subscribe and please don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Thank you. Now, retired Major General Danjuma Ali Kafi, the former general officer commanding of Division 1 of the Nigerian Army, has raised serious concerns about the fatal air crash that claimed the life of the former Chief of Army Staff Lieutenant General Ibrahim Attahiru and 11 other senior military officers. In an all-exclusive interview with This Day, Ali Kafi contends that the crash has linked to terror financiers, urging President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to launch an immediate investigation into that incident because it is not an ordinary incident. There are so many people that are linked to this incident. So he expresses reservations about official investigation, alleges a deliberate suspicion of critical details surrounding the crash. It is not an ordinary crash. He emphasized that the full report of the investigation has not been disclosed to the public, adding that an air of suspicion to the consequences is leading up to the tragic incident. The retired general assessed that Attahiru was pivotal in formulating strategies to eradicate terrorism in the northern Nigeria. Ali Kafi contends that the late army chief's efforts to tackle terrorism extend to exposing and neutralizing terror financiers. In a detailed account of the event leading to the crash, Ali Kafi raised questions about the abrupt changes in the scheduled trips, the altercations in the choice of aircraft, and the modifications in the landing airports. At this point, a lot of questions are being raised. He points to a sequence of unusual events, including the aircraft's descent in stormy weather, a delayed departure, and an ear-shattering explosion before the crash, casting doubt on the official narrative. About few hours, he spoke with the late chief of army when he was embarking on this trip. And after ending the conversation, he noted that they extended the flight. So, if their planned travel was as they discussed a night before, he had already made arrangements that they would go to mosque on Friday for prayers. And the COS had informed him that there was a change of plan after they finished speaking the night before. And afterwards, there was a change of schedule all of a sudden. So it is worth noting that the movement of the service chiefs out of station Abuja is with prior knowledge of the Chief of Defence Staff, the Honorable Minister of Defence, and the Presidency. So why was a scheduled meeting for about the same time that the late COAS was about to depart for Kaduna? Why is it that it was at that very moment they had to schedule a meeting? So my country people, a lot of questions are being raised. As a matter of fact, was it that the cloud was so thick, which was indicative of a massive storm? Was it that the flight was cancelled? Was it that they were not able to land in an airport due to the heavy rainfall that had started falling then? But then all these questions, no answers to them. What do we do? So at this point, they have called for an investigation into the plane crash, because at the end of the day, they recovered the corpse of 10 passengers on board the ill-fated plane far from where the plane wreckage was. Apparently, their bodies were on fire, were caught up with the aircraft before it came down. It was already on flames. So this explosion was a mid-air explosion. Now, what really caused this aircraft to explode? What happened? Is it that they did not study the weather well? Or something happened there? Or the flight was deliberately delayed in order to be caught up with the rainstorm? Was the aircraft sabotaged? What caused it to explode in mid-air? We all know that during incidents like this, when an explosion wants to occur, is when the plane has already landed on the ground. But this one, it exploded mid-air. So was the explosion caused by bomb or explosive? Was it that there was a bomb planted in the aircraft? Or there was a bomb contained in the cargo or a parcel which a passenger unknowingly carried? A lot of questions are being raised. So it seems that the crash was a planned work of some corrupt northerners who did not want terrorism to stop. And they planned the killing of a great man. At this point, an investigative, there should be a thorough investigation into this plane crash. So many questions are being raised, begging for answers. This is not strange, but what can we say? Nigeria needs divine intervention. This country is rapidly dying. The terrorist leaders in Aso Rock killed the man as they killed Tope that time. They were the Boko Haram sponsors, and they were also part of the decision maker in Aso Rock. Now, Buratai Tunko knows exactly what happened to Atahiru. There's nothing anybody can tell me. So Buhari know all this and had no nerve to investigate and bring the culprit to the book. Indeed, he was a corrupt man. Okay, guys, these are reactions from Nigerians. Guys, this is very, very serious. And if confirmed true that this incident wasn't a mere accident, then something really fishy is going on, and they need to get to the root of this issue. I'm dropping here, guys. Kindly share your thoughts on this in the comment section. Thank you.